So you want to get a job. You've come to the right place. You're gonna want a nice concealer to hide those Gucci bags under your eyes. Why Gucci? Because even at your worst, you're the best. Your concealer should be lighter than your foundation. I'm going to use this triangle sponge to blend in my foundation. The goal is to hide the bags that make you look infertile. If they know that you have darkness under your eyes, they'll think that you have darkness under your womb. And if you cannot produce children, you're of no use to them. When interviewing for an employer, it's important to maintain a positive attitude. Ain't no one gonna like you if your soul looks like a lobster. When shaking a future employer's hand, it's important to lick your own hand first to establish dominance. Always crawl through the window first so they know that you're aware of fire safety exits. Remember when you were a kid and your mom would always tell you just be yourself and you'll be fine? Take that advice and kick it into the sun. Blend for your future. Then obviously you're going to want to get some regular foundation, and that's just going to go all over. If the mystery machine turns up, you look like a ghost and you've gone too far. It's important to remember we're going for a nice midsummer glow, not the radiation fallout from nuclear winter. And now we will add the powder. The purpose of applying foundation is to give you a nice upper middle class look. Like you voted for Hillary Clinton, but you didn't really want to. Hey there, fellow kids. When choosing an eyeliner, you're gonna want something as dark as your soul, but not as dark as your humor. Think the color of a black hole that absorbs all light. If you cannot woo prospective employers, at the very least, you can absorb their soul into the fifth dimension. This is the look we are going for here. If you apply too much eyeliner, you'll end up looking like a raccoon. The only shame in looking like a raccoon is if you settled for it. So do you. If your mascara isn't made from the lifeblood of vampires, store-bought is fine. Now I'm just gonna add some eyeshadow. That's what the Dutch call good enough. You should never bring any kind of food to an interview, with the exception of ice cream, which you may only scoop with your bare hands. If you scoop ice cream with your bare hands, it will show your employers that you could dig them out of an avalanche if the situation called for it. Now we have the glitter, which I realized is lip gloss, but guess what, bitch? We're just gonna get creative here, aren't we? Am I putting lip gloss on my eyes? Yes, I am. I'm a 21st century woman who can have it all, and I intend to. You're gonna want to wear as many nose rings as possible. Something that says, my parents don't talk to me anymore. If you don't talk to your parents, you have more time to work. Ain't nobody holding you back but yourself, sugar. As a personal policy, I never wear anything I can't run from a serial killer in. But if you do, you have my respect. Whatever you do, never print your resume on cardstock. You're gonna want to chisel that into stone tablets so they know that your soft skills are as strong as the will of God. Lipstick will make or break your career. If you're off by a centimeter, you'll have to join the church. When picking a lipstick, it's important that you never go darker than the blood of your enemies. Your employers need to know you wouldn't kill them in the purge. Lastly, we have the bronzer, because we have to hide this chin. If they find out that you have a secret chin under your first one, it's all over. Having a second chin is not a reflection of your character. However, people who pack on more pounds are more likely to survive pneumonia. And I don't know about you, but I'm not filling in for Deborah. We're gonna blend this chin until it looks like a Costa Rica sunrise. In any job interview, you always want to show off all the tattoos that you have. It's important that your employer know you can commit to long-term decisions. If a dolphin riding a moonbeam is wrong, I don't want to be right. You can always break the ice by showing them your pet armadillo collection. The important thing to remember is nobody cares. And I went ahead and switched to the red lipstick just because I'm worth it. CEO, she-EO. Boom, boom. I always forget the eyebrows.